Did you know a survey by EY Reframe found that 8 out of 10 salaried employees in India run out of money before month end, and here's the real shocker, even those earning over 1 lakh say their salary can't cover their monthly expenses. So why are these people stuck in middle class even though earning a good salary? It's not just inflation or poor budgeting, it's the way our brains are wired. A hidden psychology that traps the middle class in the paycheck to paycheck cycle no matter the income. Let me explain. Back in 1979, psychologists Daniel Kahneman and Tversky uncovered something uncomfortable. Even smart, educated people make predictably irrational money decisions. Their work, prospect theory, later won Kahneman the Nobel Prize because it explained something we all feel but rarely notice. So what is prospect theory and why is it making people stuck in middle class? Prospect theory shows how we actually behave under risk and uncertainty, valuing gains and losses differently, outweighing small probabilities and letting our reference point shape every decision. This isn't just a theory, it's found everywhere. Investors sell winning stocks too soon but cling to losing ones, avoiding the pain of loss. In uncertainty, we follow the crowd, not because it's always smart, but because if we are wrong, at least we are wrong together. You can clearly observe prospect theory even at the gas pump. When fuel prices jump just a few rupees, the outrage is instant. Social media blows up. People change their driving habits, even though the actual cost difference is tiny in the grand scheme of their budget. That's prospect theory in the wild. A small new expense feels much bigger when it's framed as something being taken from you. Here's the uncomfortable truth. For most middle class families, the problem isn't low income. It's that their brains, wired by prospect theory, quietly sabotage long-term wealth. Let's see how. First, loss aversion. A salary bump feels great, so you upgrade. Bigger apartment, nicer car, better restaurants. But once you have lived that lifestyle, your brain treats it as normal. Cutting back feels like a loss, and according to loss aversion, losses are twice as much as gains feel good. That's why someone earning 20 lakh a year might cling to a high rent apartment even if it's draining their savings. The psychological pain of downsizing outweighs the relief of extra cash. Next, reference point dependency, or commonly known as lifestyle inflation. As income grows, your baseline shifts upward. That new car, now your standard. That bigger house, the new normal. When expenses rise in step with income, savings never get a chance to grow. As an economic expert in business today put it, even high earners end up with little disposable savings because expenses often grow faster than paychecks. Then, framing. Banks and brands exploit it masterfully. They don't sell a 1,20,000 rupees phone, they sell no cost EMI at just 3,333 rupees a month. Your brain fixates on the small monthly number, not on the big total. The bottom line is, middle class money traps aren't just about income, they're about built-in biases. Spot them so that you can start rewiring them. And that's what's next. We have seen how prospect theory explains middle class money traps. Now let's flip it and make those mental biases work for you. Here are 3 behavioral science-backed belief rewires to break the high-income, low-wealth cycle. Reframe wealth building as loss prevention. Your brain hates losing more than it loves winning. That's why saving feels like sacrifice. Giving up dine-outs or weekend trips for some vague future gain sounds crazy for the brain. Here's the reframe. Not investing is the real loss. So instead of thinking, I'm missing out on things I enjoy today, think like this. I'm protecting myself from a future where I cannot afford the life I want. Reset reference points with goal-based thinking. We tend to raise our lifestyle baseline with every pay bump. More income, more spending. Instead, set your baseline as your financial freedom goal. Say, 1.2 crore net worth in 10 years is my goal. Now every spending decision works backward from the target, not outward from your paycheck. You stop comparing yourself to neighbors or Instagram and start comparing progress to your own milestones. Use long-term framing to beat short-term temptation. When you think in months, the pain of missing out on immediate fun always wins. Stretch that frame to decades. everything changes. Like for example, that 1000 rupees a month you almost spent on subscriptions at 12% over 30 years, it's 1.7 crores. The bottom line is, lasting wealth isn't just about what you decide, but how those decisions feel. Do this, you will definitely break free from high income, low wealth trap, moving from just getting by to true financial security. If this opened your eyes, hit like, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe to Think Rich with Vishakh.